What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and welcome back to Mythical Conquest. This is probably going to be my last episode on this series. I did some work behind the scenes here after off camera and got myself some better gear. Well, actually, I just enchanted the gear I already had. Did a lot of digging. I went down to the mines and just went down to the levels they recommended in the book and started digging and digging and digging. And eventually I did find not only a abandoned Colosseum, but also a minotaur maze. They're literally on top of one another. And so we're going to try to go take those two on so we can finally take on one of them, and then we'll see if we can build their weapons, test them out. But before we do that, I am going to go ahead and make this so we can try it on. I like the add-on, but it takes a little too long to get everything. This is definitely an add-on that I feel is meant for you to be doing a normal survival run, but now you're finding these little details as you go. Everything is very much spread out. This is not one that's meant for you to instantly get right into things. This is for you to go on about doing your normal things, building a base, collecting up stuff, building whatever things you want to build, or going through finding the normal things you would do, Ender Dragon, all of that. It's like doing a normal survival run, accomplishing all that, getting started, and as you're going, you're finding these things. That's what I feel this is. I had to try this out. This is strictly just for fun, C's, because look at that armor rating. Like this is just something to wear just for the fun of it. But I said I'd make a set and put it on. Now we'll get back into this, and then I will walk you to just to show you how far away this dang thing was. Like, basically what you want to do is either dig like I did or walk, and whenever you see an entrance to a big underground cave system, just get into that cave system and walk around until you find it. You'll find cave trolls and everything else too. But you know what? I think I have some more of those enchanted apples. Let's grab them. We're probably going to need them. Yes. Because we still got to fight the minotaur and the Broodmother once we get there. Another one of the big bosses is a giant, but they randomly spawn on mountain biomes. They're not something I could exactly find. I also found what I think is a harpy nest exploring one of the areas not too far from the base. But I'm just kind of at the point now where it's just taking too long to find the things. And I figured, it'd be pretty cool just to go ahead, do one final episode where I finally fight two of the bigger bosses and see how that goes. But quite literally, they are on top of one another. So it's going to be an interesting fight. Let me get that bed ready. We're going to need that. I'm going to put that down in a safe area so that we don't lose everything. Because when we get there, I'll read the description of the fights. They have 3 different stages. Or they're supposed to, anyway. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I just dug. I didn't even... Normally, I stop and collect the different ores of things as I go. I did not this time. I just kept digging. I didn't really need it. So I'm like, I don't really need those. I'm just trying to find the different things. They're just scattered all throughout the world. They're not like it's you really got to search out the individual things, which isn't bad. Just it takes more time than I have. But I am happy I at least found two of the boss characters that we can fight, at least. Then I can see if I can. Then I'll see if we can make. Oh, you know what? Before we go all the way over there. I'm going to ignore you, skeleton. You're not who I'm here to fight. Going to ignore you too. Okay. So, actually, it's underneath this, isn't it? We've got the Minotaur, and the Broodmother is the first. The Broodmother is the first one we're going to try to take on. As you can see, this is the abandoned Colosseum. We'll see what happens. If we have to, we will retreat and shoot her from here. Let's see how well she takes damage. Oh. That didn't seem too bad. But then again, I've been fighting other... in another add-on I've been playing, I've been fighting other much more bullet spongy, I might want to say, bosses that take a lot more hits. So what she does have, let's see, she has 3 stages. So that the first one is stage 1. When we go down there, she'll start throwing angry spiders to attack us. 2, Broodmother starts chasing the target to melee attack using its front legs. And then it will continue summoning angry spiders. It stops summoning and focuses on strong poison attacks. Melee attacks, Broodmother gets up to 20 passive damage reduction. Holy cow. Okay, let's see just how bad we get our butts kicked, shall we? Here's the thing. If we do die, we're not going to have enough time to run down there, grab our stuff, and keep fighting, so... Forest sprites, attack! Ooh. Take that. Take that. Well, they're right. She is trying to stay back. I'm having a hard time seeing her. It's dark. Let's light this area up, shall we? Ooh. Holy cow. That is a lot of little angry spiders. Is she in stage 2? Because I feel like she's coming in... She is. She's got to be in stage because she's coming. So she's got to be in stage 2. And then... No, or she could be in stage 3. Because I don't see any little spiders. She's not throwing any little spiders anymore. And look, her damage is definitely... It's a lot harder to damage her now. Look at that, because she's on fire. I'm hitting her. Let me get this. Yeah, she's on fire. I'm hitting her with a decently strong sword. Still taking a while for her to go down. She drops spider's eyes. Alright. I wonder if is there a way for us to free this person. I mean, this villager. We'll come back. Maybe. Alright, and as you can see, the Minotaur is just above where she was. So that'll be our next fight. But hang on, let's see just how bad... I mean, that wasn't too bad. We're holding up pretty well. We're holding up pretty well. He doesn't have as much space to run, though. Let's see his. Yeah, see, the giant is the other one, but he spawns on mountain biomes randomly. It doesn't look like he actually has like a location that you can find and then fight him. It's one of those things I'd have to go explore a mountain biome, and when I happen to find him, I could fight him. So let's see the Minotaur. Very tough and hostile creature. What's hitting me? Skeleton. Look at his stages. Sure, we use the giant axe to attack its target. Minotaur gets up to 50 passive damage reduction. Holy cow. So he only has 2 stages. I mean, with... Holy cow, 50 damage. Looks like his maze barely spawned in. Did I bring... Yeah, I did. I want to see if we can get him down to her arena. Oops. Oops. My God, a stupid skeleton. Can't you see I'm trying to do something? Yeah, I'm trying. I want to get him down here. I feel like I have better fight down here. I don't have any places to run up there right now. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Here we go. Come on down, buddy. Yes. Really? Oh, he's stuck in the spider webs. He's coming. Give him time. Dude, come on. There we go. Now we can fight. Let's see how... Whew. He's on fire. All right. I'm gonna guess his stage 2 is half health. He's gonna start ramming us then. That's why I wanted to bring him down here where we had more space to actually run. Getting up close, he does not hold back with them hits. Pretty much a swing and a hit from his axe is a guaranteed heart. And that's with enchanted netherite armor. Could you imagine what it probably... how fast he'll take you down without... Whoa! He dropped an axe. Right on. I'm sorry. This staff is useless. I used it once, and I don't think it really did anything. Oh, man. Come on. Let's head back. And then we can try to make the weapon that, with the, Broodmother remains. They're actually not bad fights, though. They're actually not bad fights. But you definitely have to prepare for them. Like, you need healing items, and you need to be able to take a hit, because you're going to. Like, that's mandatory. You need healing items, and you need to be able to survive enough hits to use your healing items. I feel like I could dodge their final forms. Well, actually, I could dodge the Minotaur's final form pretty easily. You want to survive his first form when he's hitting you with that axe. Because when he's ramming you, as long as you have a long-range weapon. Like, you need a long-range weapon for him. You need a long-range weapon to start the Broodmother fight. Because she was hanging back and she was throwing the little spiders at you. See, I like this add-on. If I were to tweak anything, I'd make it a little bit quicker to find some of these randomly spawning structures. Make them a little bit bigger themselves, and make them a little higher up. Some of these should be above ground. More of them should be above ground. I don't think there's enough of them above ground. There should be 2 forms of the abandoned Colosseum, I feel. One of them that's above ground, and one of them that's below. But I will say the actual fights themselves, I actually did like. Like I said, I like the actual fights of the individual things. Even fighting the Cyclops was interesting, especially once I figured out that he has a weakness by shooting him in the eye. That's actually pretty cool. Same thing with the Dryad. Even though I wish the weapon you got from making with the Dryad wasn't as bad as it was. Okay. We can make this by finding one of those pixie houses, or I think. But we can make this. We just need the thread. And a bunch of leather. He gave us a bunch of leather. Which I'm not sure what we would use it for. Okay, so it can... This one definitely can summon... Oh, wait, 2. It can summon 2 at a time. Well, it's definitely better than the Sprite, which can only summon 1. But I guess if we use them both at the same time, that's 3 little things. Well, at least when fighting those things, our little guys don't do too much. Let's see how fast this takes them out. Yeah, it took him out quickly, but it was weak from fighting all the small things, you see. Let's fight another one. Oh. Okay. This axe doesn't play around. Look at that. See, if I have found, and I did try a little bit, if I had found another thing to, another boss character to fight, this would be fun to use, because I think it would definitely help. Because it does feel like I'm, well, let's see how fast I take them down with my enchanted netherite sword. I was able to take it down with the Minotaur's axe in like, what was it, 2 hits? Hey, you, come here. Over here. Well, it was 1 hit with that. He might have already been weak though. Let's take another one. And I do got a lot of enchantments on this. I basically dumped a lot of the XP into it, so I'm ignoring you because you're not who I'm looking for. That's pretty much the thing. I was using in-game loot pretty much to fight these things, and they still put up a really good fight. I still had to be careful with the Minotaur. If I hadn't had healing items, he could have potentially took me out. Let's see how these spiders work with normal mobs. Same thing with the sprites. I mean, they put up more of a fight than when they fight the Wraith. I also like that this is a good XP farm. I mean, your own little minions drop XP. But they're still struggling to take out these two zombies. Holy cow. You, come here. Now, the forest sprite one, I can understand. It's not too hard to find one of those dryads, and they're not exactly hard to take down either. It's a good fight, but it's not a hard fight. Especially if you have, like I did, a decently powerful bow that I could take them out from afar with. The second fight was pretty hard because they were launching out the sprites. But this is, the spider staff is not easy to get. First, you have to find one of those abandoned ones. Then you gotta actually take out the Broodmother. I feel like for as much as you gotta do, I feel like those spiders should do more damage, or at least last longer. They literally were struggling to take out two zombies. And they actually didn't do it. Look how far the durability on the staff went down. And I had to finish them off myself. So I'm like just a little worried about that. Like this, the Minotaur's axe is a good reward. It does good. It hits hard. It's not as strong as this, but then again, as you can see, I have a lot going on in this. I mean, it's got sharpness 5. So it's like it's pretty strong. It's as strong as your vanilla one can get, lacking maybe a couple extra enchantments. But so it not being 100% as strong as this, I can understand. Like if this was a base level netherite sword, the Minotaur's axe would definitely be stronger. But this right here, the staffs aren't doing what I think they should be doing. I feel like they should be doing more damage for sure, for how you get them. Maybe not so much the forest spirit staff. It can kind of get away with... It could get away with just being the damage that it's doing, but maybe allow me to spawn more of the spirits. Like, just like the spider staff, I can do 2. I should be able to do 2 or 3 of the forest ones as well. Just these little tweaks. I feel like these could easily be fixed in an update. Like just make these a little bit stronger for how much effort goes into them. I feel you're kind of not getting it. I do like the fights. I just feel like the rewards are a little bit mediocre. What do you guys think? Is this something you want to pick up? Something you have picked up? If you did pick it up, did you like it? Like how did it go for your world? Were you able to find things a little bit easier than I was? let us know down in the comment section down below. But that's probably going to be about it for this one. I feel like I've seen what I needed to see. I would have liked to keep going and possibly maybe find the giant, but it just takes a little too long to find things. Like I said, I feel like this is more one of those ones that you naturally find these things as you're doing a normal survival run and going through and collecting up all the other normal things, exploring the world, building bases, taking out stuff like the Wither and the going to the inn, or going and doing trials, stuff like that. Like as you're doing all the other things that you can do on vanilla Minecraft, you would also do these things as you go along. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Huge shout out to my channel members, Elijah, M4 Penguin, and Louise Bain. Remember, if you want to help support the channel, that's a good way of doing it, apart from just making sure to watch all the different episodes. It's only like $2-3 to become a member, and they come with a lot of perks, like automatically getting entries into all my giveaways, as well as being invited onto the show to play some of these add-ons with me, which you should see some of those episodes soon coming out. All right, guys, Average Arcader out.